welcome to the newest episode of BlizzPlanet.com's StarCraft Summary. Now, as always, I'm your host, the Bearded Gamer, getting a little length going right now, right? Chris Arnone. So, let's talk about last week's question before we get into the weekly news roundup. So, we were wondering last week, what are your thoughts on the changes to the beta with the Warhound removal and the carrier being brought back? Here were your best answers. So thanks so much for your responses. We love to hear from you guys, love having the comments, and of course, love showing the best ones to you on the next week. Weekly News Roundup.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So first off this week, Ilja Rotelli has left Blizzard. Now, he is the Director of Community and Esports, or at least was at that point. Now, if the title doesn't tell you enough, let's talk about what he really did. World Championship Series was his baby. His background is actually from Magic the Gathering. He actually worked for Wizards of the Coast, and he wanted to bring that sort of grassroots feel that the organized tournaments have for Magic the Gathering over to Blizzard and over into esports and StarCraft 2. You know, a real focus on the local and national heroes instead of just the big global Korean celebrities that we all know so well. And that's really what he wanted to push. Now, this comes as kind of a shock because we're just about a week out from the WCS European Finals, which, by the way, were one of the most popular, most successful esports events, StarCraft 2 specifically, ever. I mean, just huge numbers of people watching that one. And we're also a little more than a month away from the WCS Finals in China, and yet now he has left. So it's a little surprising. Now, he said on Twitter that he has left to pursue newer opportunities. Now, thus far, we've not heard a peep from Blizzard about this. They haven't made an official announcement, they haven't talked about a replacement, and they haven't talked about the future of esports at Blizzard with the absence of Ilja Rotelli. So while we're on the topic of esports, let's talk IGN Pro League 5, all right? The Pro League is coming up on November 29th through December 2nd. It's going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, the prize pool for this one is $100,000. Now, unlike previous IPL tournaments, there's going to be no pool play this time. It's just a really big double elimination tournament. Now, check this out. In addition to 4 full days of the IPL, the attendees can also watch the semifinals and grand finals for the South Korea Code S League, which is like the premier StarCraft 2 league. Now, this is really rare. This kind of thing doesn't happen much outside of South Korea. Now, both IGN and GSL are also going to be hosting a special Korean All-Stars versus World All-Stars event. Now, this is going to pit fan-voted players against one another in a tournament. That should be really cool. Now, early bird tickets, sadly, are no longer on sale. But we got a link right there in the show notes. You can still click there and go buy tickets at the regular price. So go and check that one out. It should be a great event to watch. 4 days of just tons and tons of awesome StarCraft 2 action. So, if you live in Kansas City, though, all right, okay, you want to check out some action around here, we're getting ready for BarCraft Kansas City version 2.0. That's right. After great success we had the last time, we're doing it again. BlizzPlanet is sponsoring another BarCraft. So clear your calendars November 2nd through 4th. We don't have an exact date for this yet, but it's going to be the MLG Fall Championships that are taking place in Dallas. So when they nail down, sort of the finals date for that one, we'll have a final date for when our BarCraft will take place. Now, we're still in the planning stages right now, so you know the where, the when, and all of that. But you can, of course, go to the KC BarCraft Facebook page and check out the details. And, of course, when we have them, we'll announce them on the show right here as well. And last time, we had over 100 people show up, right? We were shocked. Eldori and I were both just amazed how many people showed up. And we're hoping we can have at least that many again. It was a great time. Maybe this time I'll show up a little earlier, or the finals will last a little longer. One of the two. So we'll end, as we often do, with a question. So the esports scene has been a little quiet the last few weeks. We haven't had a lot of major tournaments coming up. Or in the past, sorry. Coming up, though, all right, we're coming up on the GSL Finals, the IGN Pro League, MLG Championship, NASL is starting up, and the WCS Finals are on their way. We want to know, what event are you most excited about? So many big tournaments coming up. What are you excited to see? Who are you rooting for? Let us know in the comments. And like I said, give us a bunch of comments. We're going to read off the best ones or show the best ones on next week's show. And while you're on YouTube, why don't you check out the Bearded Gamer Show? All kinds of awesome, beards, video games, comic books, all kinds of crazy stuff. It's a good time. And of course, go to blizzplanet.com. All the news, reviews, great community, everything you need to know about Blizzard Entertainment games. We'll see you guys next time.